going to take advantage now. All right. Everybody else takes advantage. It's my turn now. All right.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. It's not Slytherin behavior. You know what? F y'all. Okay. F y'all. All right. So the first question, and you guys can leave questions in the chat and we can answer them. First question we have is from Monica McCall. All right. What drawn you to stream? Well, okay. I guess what drew you to streaming and making gaming content?
I do it 24/7 anyway, so I might as well show you guys.
Mm.
Like if I'm not recording, I'm probably on my Switch or my analog little pocket. I'm on some type of game all the time.
Well,
and plus in the gaming industry, I know for me personally, I didn't see our faces in the gaming industry. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see our faces. So that's why.
Did Kaysen just bet?
I didn't do anything.
Jazz,
did she ban you?
I'm about to start a riot, Jazz. If you don't,
hold on. Did she just ban you in my chat?
I don't even know how YouTube works. All I said was, "I'm coming for you, Tasha," and then she got ghost. I didn't do it. I just made
you see this? You see this?
Not y'all starting war.
I don't know how. All right, I would never. But I'll threaten you all day.
It's cool.
I didn't do it.
While y'all beef really quick, Lang, shout out to Luna T Shadow for the donation. Happy National Women's Month to all the queens of gaming and content. Thank y'all for inspiring everyone and for bringing happiness and love. What inspired y'all to create Content Queens? So this kind of we'll kind of have this in tandem with the other question. Yeah, shout out to you, Luna. Thank you so much. Much appreciation.
Fuck. Like I've always been a competitive ass person, and like the first time I ever thought about streaming is when I was like heavy into like Call of Duty, and I used to shit on niggas. And so wait, can I say the N-word? I'm sorry.
Yes, it's fine.
I used to shit on niggas.
Well, continue.
I mean, it was slick. We was good, you know. We was good.
I used to shit on them, and I was like, man, I should do this shit on the internet so everybody can see me shitting on men, because y'all not the only ones that's good at the game. And I was tired of only just playing and these cheesy ass suckers online calling me all types of stupidness. So I was like, let me go ahead and stream and show y'all how I could dookie on y'all 24/7, because y'all not even that good at the game for real. Ninja who? You only blew up Drake, boy. I'm out here in these streets.
Where did Drake come from? Where did Drake come from? So is it two people have beef with Drake on this stream? Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Oh my Lord.
All boys.
I only have two, so I'll take that.
Oh God!
Oh dear. Let's all pray. You know. Thank you.
I'm sick. I looked over at Jazz's chat and they said Jazz is next. I was like,
ooh. No time soon. Not for me. No. Not with these prices. Once some prices go down,
I was at the grocery store today and a box of cereal was $6.
Running out of formula because that happened. I'm not doing it. No.
Me and Jazz are the only ones here without kids.
Me and Tasha are the only ones without kids.
Yeah. But at least Jazz has a man.
Oh wow.
I didn't mean to laugh.
Oh wow.
We're gonna put Tasha on like we're gonna put you on a dating show, like a little gamer dating show. Like yeah, that'd be cute.
No, non-gamers. You want non-gamers? Well, non-streamers, but they yeah. Lord. That'll be cute.
Inspiration for different things, and like how I, want to be a good mom and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's just like, different success, Beyonce, like, it's just like it's like different places.
I like the subtle throw of Beyonce in there. She does, yeah. She is a definition of inspiration.
Definitely.
Tasha, who inspires you?
For me, honestly, it'd be y'all. It really do be y'all. I be seeing y'all be so damn consistent and shit, and I have my fat ass, lazy ass be in the bed.
You're not fat.
Thank you. Somebody tell her again.
Wait, but y'all didn't say she wasn't lazy. That's why.
Well, I mean, I don't know if she's lazy or not.
You not fat. Okay.
I don't know if she's lazy. I can't debunk that.
So. I'm not saying she's lazy. I'm just saying that she loves her bed. That's what I will say.
I do. No, but for real, it be y'all. I be seeing y'all streaming consistently.
Oh my goodness.
Jazz, what about you? Who inspires you?
Y'all done took my answers, honestly. Y'all took my, like, you guys, my family, like, and like just being able to like do this stuff with you guys is like what makes me keep going, because like Tasha said, like, because I was into anime and like video games and stuff like that, and especially as like a little Black girl, like nobody was talking about that in class. Like they were not talking about. So I would be quiet, and I was like a fat kid too. So like on top of that, like it was just a lot. Like so, like I wasn't talked to basically. So I didn't have like a lot of friends that I get to like talk and chop it up and have a good time. Like, oh, you want to come over and play this game? No, I was only one, so I was like a loner pretty much. And so like doing this, I was like, okay, like you guys could see our faces, like, you know, like we could see more Black women gaming, we could see more Black women in reactions and anime and all that stuff, to feel like represented, to be like, hey, I could do this too, and like that it's cool, it's not something to be ashamed of or anything like that. So when I see like comments from like our community is just saying like, oh, like, you know, you helped me out of a bad day, like Shira said, and like to get together and do this stuff with you guys, like it makes me feel like inspired to like keep going, because like it's so like positive and it's a good community. It is. And like my family, of course, is an inspiration too, because they always told me to like, you know, like be myself and to like strive in like what I want to do in life, whether it's a 9-to-5 or not. They were pushing for me not to be in a 9-to-5. And then when I told them that I was doing the gaming, they didn't understand it at first, but they were just like, all right, Jazz, you're not stupid, but like keep going. Like, let's see what happens. And then they see it. And so like I want everybody to see that like this could be like fruitful. You don't have to like be stuck in like a traditional way of like growing up, like, or like thinking that if you graduate college, you have to go, graduate high school, you have to go to college, because I dropped out and I'm doing what
I didn't finish either.
Yeah. I dropped out because I realized I didn't like school.
I'm a dropout.
Yeah, I didn't like it. So then I started
they kicked
working
me out
and doing this. So you can do whatever you want to do.
I did take
No, we gotta hear this. Christine
got kicked out.
It's a funny but not funny story. It's called severe depression, and so
okay,
we don't have to hear that story.
You don't. I thought it was something like you got caught doing
party. I was twerking on the dean's desk, and they kicked me out. Like, you want to see what these cheeks can do? And then they
not the lang lang cheeks. Lang 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 lang.
That's what she got it from. Lang.
Can you imagine each cheek has that tattoo?
You know what? You should do that. Just get like a nice like Hannah tattoo. So you can see what it looks like.
Okay, why are your hands so far apart though, Jazz? Like,
who tuned into the stream when they was in LA at Casey's house?
All right, so who inspires
me? Pink ass. How about that?
You gotta reel it in.
Okay.
I'm sure everybody in Christine's community remember them pink shorts.
Right. All I saw was pink.
I didn't even notice because Christine is so close to the ground. I wasn't looking down.
You know what's crazy?
When Jazz said it, I was like, oh, Christine,
when I first met Christine in person in Miami, because I was the first one to see her, right? And she hopped down out the car because she had to like jump down out the car.
I have a Highlander.
So she jumps out the car like, boop. And all I see is ass, and I'm like, "Oh my god!"
She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's tall. She looks out. It just looks different to her. Okay. It just looks different to her.
I finished college for this.
Like my career, I would have never thought of that. So that was really cool to see.
I'm pretty sure we would have never thought of that either.
You're right. That was
inspiring.
A wonderful experience.
That was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again.
Tune in for season 2, possibly.
Right.
But yeah, so like seeing the different things that everybody has gotten and the things that they have done, and even like seeing Cup doing a lot of the hosting stuff that she's been doing. It's like that the fact that you would think, okay, now that can be done. Now I know I can do this additional thing. There's this other thing in my wheelhouse that I can be a part of and that I can do. And like you guys were saying, it's not a thing out of jealousy, right? It's never a thing out of, why wasn't I picked for that? Like I could do that, you know? It's more so of like, oh, okay, that's really cool. And then for me, being me, I'm like, okay, that's something I want to do. So I'm going to put that on my list of things that I'm going to do. That is a long list. Okay. But,
yeah,
I'm like, that's something. Okay, Tasha, all right, come down.
No, I get what you're saying, because like every time I see you guys do something, it's never like oh darn it, like F Kaysen, why they give it to her little ass? To me. It's never like that, but it's always like wow, that's really cool. Like maybe that's something I can aspire to do one day too. Time like trying to find motivation to do stuff, and that shit is a scam because you need to have discipline. It doesn't matter if you have the motivation. You need the discipline to get up every day at a specific time. You need discipline for everything in life, to eat healthy, to be in shape, to take care of kids, to like work a job, like all those things. You need discipline and motivation. Motivation only lasts so long. Like you may do something and it motivates you for a moment. But you just have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet.
Motivation is a scam. I just think people be motivated by goofy shit. I don't think it's motivation's fault.
Just calling people out.
Discipline, absolutely, right? If you're not disciplined, you're not getting nothing done. But we just said what inspired us, which is our motivation. So obviously somebody lying.
But sometimes I look at my daughter and I be like, man,
I'm looking at mine right now, and I'm like, homie, you can go to bed. But what I'm saying
I think you need both, because if you're disciplined with no motivation, then you can.
I feel like
I do. Both. You do need both. And then mind you, we can say discipline mixed with drive or interchangeable with drive, right? Because discipline does seem like more of a construct, like, okay, I'm going to wake up at this time and every day and do it. Drive just means that, okay, I woke up a little later than I meant to, or I was really tired the night before, but you know what, today I'm still going to do it. Yeah.
Right.
And so I do feel like discipline and drive is interchangeable, but I do agree. I think motivation, I understand the sentiment, like motivation is this game. And that's from kind of what Cup is saying. Like if you're just motivated just to be like, oh, I want to be the best streamer ever, and that's just it, then it's not that you're going to, that's not going to hold you when AdSense goes down. Right. It's not going to hold you when, you got to have something that, right. Because there's so many things. AdSense goes down, or, you know, whatever the monetization goes down, right? Revenue goes down. You'll have times where your videos are hot. Then you have times some videos is cool. You like, okay, why everybody left me on, on this platform? Why ain't anybody watching no more? You know? So you do need that drive or that something to push through life, COVID, pandemic. Okay. Like so many,
a lot of people I feel like are motivated by like toxic things.
Well, it's things that aren't real, because this is a job, right? Now I get it. I love what I do. It's fun. But this is my job. Like I don't expect to like it every day. I don't expect to be like, oh, I'm so excited for this. I ain't getting where I be pissed. I be hot as soon as the camera hit me. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I do live it. But that's not because this is a job. And I think we forget that. I think it's like, oh, because it's fun. And it's like, yeah, it's fun. But don't think for a second. I know for a fact each and every one of y'all have done something you don't feel like doing. You're not in the mood for. Oh, yeah. But it's like, it doesn't mean you don't like it. That's just natural.
Not in the mood for certain things you need.
And I think it's very scary, and it's kind of telling. And I only base this on what I see on Twitter. It'll just be like, if everything doesn't check every box, now you suddenly don't do it. Now it's suddenly not right for you. And that's not realistic. Like, You're not going to like every essence of everything you do, but you love what you do enough to keep it going. Or even if you don't love it, you know damn well you ain't trying to go back to the 9 to 5.
Hello.
I ain't getting on that pole no more.
I'm not going back. So while everyone else was complaining, damn that, I'm going to work.
I ain't getting on that pole no more.
I ain't getting back on the pole.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm thinking like when you say that my content creation, I was like, you know, maybe you could, maybe you could make some content out of that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I be seeing stripper TikTok and I be like,
go ahead, Tasha.
You want to get a poll? You want to get a poll?
They love you here.
I need to get on that pole.
Tasha make good money here. Come to Atlanta.
Yeah, I love where the conversation went in regards to like discipline and drive, and that's where because I was talking to somebody the other day where you're not just like a job. You don't like everybody at your job, right? You don't love everybody at your job that you had, right? That it's the same thing in this industry where you're going to find people that are awesome, people that click with you, and then people that are awesome but don't click with you. Then some people that are not awesome but are doing way better than you, and you got to just swallow that ish up because that's just the nature of the game. And just because you may not have had a good moment, my rule of thumb is if someone hasn't full on disrespected me, like actively, like tagged me and said a whole bunch of ish on social media or texted me a whole bunch of ish, I can still do a stream with the person. I can still record with the person. And this mindset of like, oh, you fake, that's just stupidity. Because if you was working your 9 to 5 and the person beside you was like, you didn't like that person, right? But you had a project due with that person or else you wouldn't go get paid, you would have got it done. Okay. Or even if it was like overtime, you would have got it done. And yeah, there are times where somebody can be vile and like, I mean, I have a couple people on my list where I would rather not work with them. But if it came to a situation where YouTube like hit me up and was like, hey, I would like you to do this thing, and I see that other person is there, then I'm not going to be like, oh, no, I can't do it. You know, I'm going to do what I got to do.
Some people will be like, oh,
Tasha, shut up.
God damn. You know, me shut up. Go ahead, Christine. What were you saying?
I don't want to. Maybe I can convince her.
No, you can't. You cannot. I've already tried over 100 episodes. The characters look weird. It takes too long to get to shit. It's just y'all got 1,000 episodes, bruh. Like who?
I would rather read it. I haven't watched it yet either, but I do plan to read it.
I ain't gonna lie.
One day, when I can actually commit to it. See, that's discipline. Me knowing I can't commit to it right now, but I will read it one day. But I just don't got the time right now.
They got 12 episode runs for certain animes, and that's all they get. Why I gotta give this anime 364 episodes for me to get to the good part? Why?
Hiroshi loves One Piece. He says it's like one of the best ones.
Good. It's all story building.
I trust his opinion, but
how much they gotta build?
It's a big world.
It don't take that long to find one piece of anything. I just want to say that.
Shut up, Leash.
It don't take that long. If you can't find the one piece, leave it alone. Find another one. Also, you said you was a crybaby. I'm gonna be that person. What's your birthday?
Pirate thing.
I'm an Aquarius on February 14th.
You a crybaby? See. Everybody's like, cancers are crybabies. I don't cry that often.
Really, I heard Pisces are the emotional ones. That's why I like crap is. Let me stop.
I be crying a lot.
I used to, and then the more like I became like a different type of person, not as much as I used to.
Understandable, but good. I found an Aquarius that cries. Yes.
Yeah, because I don't know like Aquariuses that cry. Well, I only know 2 Aquariuses, and it's Betty and Asia, and them niggas don't cry.
Yeah. She split me from Vita A and they split me up nicely.
Ooh, you had a 3rd degree tear. God, that's horrible.
It was like, yeah, you need to stitches. I was like, huh? Yeah. I pushed her out. It was like,
yeah, I wanted to, but mine didn't want to come out. Both of them
really?
failed.
My daughter was ready. She was ready to come out.
No, I did things the regular way, but the way Leisha explained it scared the shit out of me. I didn't.
Well, third degree tears aren't as common as like, you know, they're rare. Like usually first and second degree tears are more common. But yeah, I'm so sorry, Leisha.
Yeah, it's okay. They stitched me up nice. I ain't have no complaints afterwards. So it's
good luck, Jazz. Good luck.
I like how one person threw it on the other person. There's only two of y'all here.
Right, like she ain't got like she's not gonna have none.
Jazz is the closer to the situation.
I'm not gonna lie. I say this with love, but I think Tasha, you're gonna be popping before Jazz does. Okay,
I can see that.
Really,
I could totally see that. And I can.
But you guys would both be such fun moms. I mean, I don't know if you want to be moms, but you both would be such like
being a mom. I
want to be a great mom too.
Yeah, I don't want to be a mom right
now. That's understandable.
Yeah,
but I will say, you know,
I will say, wait, girl, wait until that clock is ticking.
No,
the alarm clock rings.
I'm looking at the economy. I'm looking at the world right now. I'm like, it's kind of.
Don't worry about all that. The world is the world.
You know,
just worry about.
And then it's like also like I want to like be able to make sure that I have like stuff set up to where I can still do this and take care of them, because that's not a toy.
Yeah, it's
like
tough.
I know everybody wants to see what our child will look like and stuff like that, but y'all not raising them. I am.
That's not important.
Right,
yeah, that's not.
I will say that no matter how much you prepare, you will still not feel prepared. I will say that.
No,
like
you don't even know.
But I'm saying,
there's no amount of preparing.
I know that like I'm gonna do my best with the child and with the babies, however many I
you'll do great.
But like I just want to be able to like do both at the same time. Like
you will. You'll just figure it out. Like I hate to say it like that, but you'll just figure it out.
Yeah. Well, you can read all the books and you can have all the stuff. You'll still not be
when I have all of y'all and y'all kids. Why?
I mean, it sucks. I will say that yes, kids are kids, and hurt people. But if y'all watching this, be kind. Okay, understand that people are different and just be kind, because you never know what you're doing affects somebody. Because there are other people who've been through what I've went through, and they're like not on the same mindset I'm on. They're on, F our people mindset. Like our people ain't ish. They voted for the tangerine and they really like the tangerine. So
not the tangerine.
Because so be kind, okay? Because essentially what you do may shape the future of this country. All right. Shout out to
Go. Oh, I was about to say, I just don't like when people use that excuse to be anti-Black towards other people. Like, yeah, everybody got picked on. I got picked on for being tall and fat. Do I care? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, find your people. If you're Black and you feel like you weird, there's a ton of other weird Black people, and we live in the internet age. So you could literally go online.
You can find them
and find other weird alternative gamers, anime cosplayers. Like you could find your people. So don't use that as an excuse, because I feel like a lot of times
a lot of people use it as a
Black people want to be the only. They do. They use an excuse as, hey, they want to be the only person in their little white squad. So I don't know.
And as the person who's been the only. No. Listen,
she can't even show her face.
I've been the only Black in a white squad.
Where you said it, you said the only one in a white squad.
I've always had diverse friends.
It's not cool. I've been the only Black before. I've been the only Black, and it's not cool. Especially Jazzy Guns, bang bang, gang gang.
Yeah, don't say that backwards.
Right. We have.
Don't say it backwards. Everybody make it sound like something else at the long one. Not this
gang gang.
Oh, don't say that backwards. Oh,
don't say it backwards.
That's after y'all say
it. We do
that part. That part. It's like after it's already out there. They're like, oh wait. Oh wait, we can't wait no more. It's gone now. It's 11. Oh man, but thank you guys so much for the donations, for the continued love. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got a couple more. Shout out to y'all, man.
All right.
Shout out to Lang. Shout out to
Oh.
You know what? Heffa?
No.
You know what, Heffa? Okay. Love you for the donation.
Christine, the only one that will walk in.
No, you know what? Let me clear the air, okay? Let me clear the air, all right? what had happened was I went to meet up with this other girl that I had lunch with at a boba place, and it's in a plaza, right?
Oh God.
I was gonna shout out the name, but that wouldn't be smart because I go there and I don't want to see nobody popping in there. But yes, it's a nice place. It like has good food, great boba, delicious drinks, right? I go in as I park at the end of because it was a packed parking lot. I park at the end, and when I'm going in, a lady comes out of one of the businesses that I didn't see which business it was, and she's like, "Oh, she's a Black lady." She's like, "Oh, your daughter's so cute. I was watching her as you guys were walking from the car. She is so sweet. She's so adorable." She's like, she just wanted to say hey because she was sweeping. She's one of those bubbly people. I was like, "Thank you." Went in to eat, left, and when we're leaving and walking to the car, she came out because she was like sweeping. She just happened to be sweeping. And she was like, "Oh, I braid hair. I do hair." And I was like, "Oh, that's great," because I'm not a braider. So she gave me her card and she's like, "You could come to my house." And I was like, "But I don't really know you, so I don't want to come to your house." And I was like, "Can we go to where you work?" And it turned around and it turned out to be a Supercuts. Okay.
Oh no.
So I was like, "Okay, you know what? Can I come back here and you braid her hair here?" She said, "Yeah." So she braided her hair. It was super cute. This was last year. Okay. This was last year. It was super cute, super adorable. I couldn't find the lady's card. I couldn't remember who she was. And we needed to have my daughter's hair braided for an event, right? It was my mama's birthday. We wanted to get her hair done. I was like, I called the Supercuts and I was like, "Hey, there was a Black lady that braided my daughter's hair last year. I'd like to schedule an appointment." And the guy who had an accent, I think he was Australian or New Zealand, he was like, "Oh yeah, okay. When can you come in?" And I said, "Friday morning." He's like, "All right, Friday morning." And I was like, "Okay, great." When I walked in, whole other Black lady. It wasn't even the same Black lady I had seen last year. I didn't even remember the other girl's name or what have you. So it was a whole different Black lady. And that Black lady, she said, she's like, "I don't really braid." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then she was like, "Well, what do you want to have done?" And I was like, "I just want 2 braids down the like down the back, you know, kind of like French braidish type of braids or whatever." She's like, "Oh, okay, I can do that." So she's braiding her hair. She's loving my daughter because my daughter has like a huge personality. She loves to talk. She loves to. She's so sweet. Loves to talk. She is sweet, but she is a lot. She loves to talk, bro. I love to talk to strangers. Sometimes I'm like, "Talk a little less, baby. Talk a little less." But like, so she's having fun. She's loving her. She's having fun with her. And then midway through, she's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to charge you for these." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like,
"What? Oh no!"
I was like, "Oh, you're not?" She's like, "No, I'm not going to charge you for these." And I said, "Okay." Then I left and came home, and then I called Sadie's, and Sadie's yelled at me, and I sent her a picture. She's like, "The part is not even. The part isn't even."
Her hair looked like.
But then why didn't she just say she couldn't do it? Why continue on and waste my time? That's what would have upset me. Like, if you see it coming out right, say something.
You know how your braids look when they've been in for like 3 weeks? Mm-hmm. That's how.
Y'all ever watch The Color Purple?
Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
No, not my baby. Not my baby. Don't do that to my baby.
I didn't say. Listen, the braids look like they were from The Color Purple. I didn't say your baby did.
Do that to my baby.
The braids look like they were from The Color Purple.
It's just 2 things making me cry and laughing right now. Okay, it's one. Okay, the first thing that made me laugh was the fact that you got on that phone and you said the description of the person was a black lady there, and the fact that they were like, "Okay," so that shows you that we don't go in that store, because if they go off of a black lady and was like, "All right," that means that there's not enough of us in there. So 1, 2. Then she said, "I'm not gonna charge you," which means that this is messed up beyond compare, and I will not even charge.
But what made you think I was gonna pay?
Yeah, I messed the child's head up. Like you don't even have to look at it. Like, that's just basically what they're telling you.